Hello and welcome to this public input campaign from the Town of Buena Vista. My name is Joseph Teipel. I was born and raised right here in Buena Vista, and now I have the honor of being the newest member of the town team. I just joined at the beginning of September as Planning Director, which basically means my whole position is dedicated to thinking about the long-term direction of our community, engaging you as community members, and working to integrate your vision and values with our land use code, infrastructure, economic development, and other systems. I wanted to kick things off with what is the first of many input campaigns. This is an opportunity for me to share a bit of information directly with you, then give you a chance to provide your thoughts, perspectives, questions, and concerns. I'm here to serve you, so I look forward to hearing from you. This online presentation will end with a focus on how the town is working to address housing and childcare, two crucial issues that affect us all very deeply. If you're not able to provide feedback electronically, or if you'd prefer a face-to-face interaction, please mark your calendars for Monday evening, October 11th, from 5 to 6 p.m. at the Community Center, where I'll be giving the same presentation in person. This campaign is focused on town-owned land. If you're anything like I was before I joined the staff here, you may not have a good understanding of the land your town government owns and what we're doing with it. In this particular video, I'll introduce you to the map of all town land, but we'll focus in on a few key parcels that are under active consideration from the Board of Trustees. At the end, I'll ask you a few questions and ask you to send me your thoughts and responses via email. In the future, I'm hoping to build on this campaign to create a dedicated website where you can find more information on a variety of projects your town is pursuing, as well as to help shape their direction to better serve you. So let's get to it. Here you can see an aerial view of northern Chaffee County with all the parcels of land that are directly owned by the municipal government, shown in yellow. Town owns about 970 acres of land for myriad reasons. Some of this is directly related to securing or treating our water supply. Some of it, like the river park, is dedicated to recreation. The town owns land at the airport, the cemetery, and all the rights of way and streets within the municipal limits. A lot of this property is self-explanatory. However, there are some exciting things happening with a few parcels that I want to mention just briefly. First, the 300 acres of the rodeo grounds is just entering a master planning effort to create a long-term vision for how this land can continue to serve the community's open space, recreation, and other needs. Keep your eyes open for more on this over the next few months. Next, River Park is a constant focus for improvement. You may have heard about new pickleball courts currently in phase 1 of construction, a new beginner single track and walking tracks, along with a rehab of the Whipple Trail are all on a list of projects we are currently seeking grant funds to help pay for. Next, I want to zoom in on a few parcels that already have direction from your trustees, including an area we're starting to refer to as Town Center. We'll start with two parcels the board has authorized to sell. First is this lot at the corner of East Arkansas and Belden Streets. We are currently working on breaking this into two parcels to sell. The other property is the old fire station. You may have heard that town entered into a partnership with Chaffee Fire to provide fire protection services in town. This arrangement is incredible, not only saving town dollars every year, but allowing us to sell this building and use the proceeds for other priorities. And now to highlight the exciting plans to turn the entire block where the current police station and community center are into a vibrant town center. Right now, we are actively working to get our police department into a space that better meets their needs. And then we'll convert the current police station near the community center into town hall. In addition, town is ecstatic to have committed land on this same block to Boys and Girls Club for the development of their new facility. We'll be doing much more dedicated outreach on the new police station in this block, so stay tuned. So now let's dive into housing and childcare. In late 2019, the Board of Trustees directed staff to look at how to utilize these two 1-acre parcels on the north and south side of Carbonate Street to help with the affordable and attainable housing crisis. The pandemic's onset slowed progress until May of this year, when the board engaged the Chaffee County Community Foundation, or CCCF, to conduct community engagement and a conceptual site planning study for these two lots. Now keep in mind, this is no longer a ball field. The 48 apartment units known as Collegiate Commons are here today, and South Main is adjacent to Lot 2 here on the east. CCCF worked with partners to survey local employers and with the Chaffee Housing Authority to glean data from its community member housing survey. In addition, CCCF engaged an architect to think about how many units might be able to be built within the current zoning rules for these parcels. Results from the survey confirmed what we all feel, but were astounding nonetheless. Over 10% of our local workforce, 138 employees, are currently living without secure housing. This means they're either living in their cars, camping in a tent, or couch surfing. 46% of employers reported being understaffed, and most of those attributed this to lack of affordable housing options. In addition, almost 1 in 10 of our workforce are missing shifts or quitting due to lack of childcare. We all know and have known for years that these are issues, yet the pandemic has accelerated the pace of the crisis. So what is ours to do as a municipal government? We know we cannot solve the housing issue on our own, yet we do have tools at our disposal. One important set of tools is policy, our land use code and zoning and development review policies, along with wrestling with topics like short-term rental licensing and annexations. You'll hear more from us over the coming months about how these tools could be tweaked and improved to incentivize the kind of housing that serves our local workforce. The other set of tools town has is to look carefully at the land we own to figure out how it may be used to facilitate the development of workforce housing. The board has done just that. These 2 Carbonate Street parcels are close to infrastructure, have favorable zoning for density, and are adjacent on 2 sides to either current density, like Collegiate Commons, or future density, like South Main. So the question is not whether the Carbonate Street lots could be developed to deliver workforce housing and childcare space, but how that should be done, and what is the role that is appropriate for your town government. That is the crux of the issue right now. The current plans are to gather your input from this campaign together with the CCCF survey data and conceptual site planning and ask the trustees in late October how they'd like to proceed. So we need to hear your voice. Here are 4 simple questions. Please take 2 minutes to send your responses and any other thoughts, questions, or concerns to me, Joseph, at jteipel, that's Teipel, at buenavistaco.gov. If you'd like to offer your feedback in person, come to the public meeting at the Community Center on Monday, October 11th at 5 p.m. Thank you.